Hello everyone, welcome back to this HP 185B repair continuation. This is the fourth part. In this video I'm going to take care of the vertical plugin, clean it up, test all the tubes and capacitors. Plugin itself, it seems that I have received a modification. The second channel, channel B, has the standard probe, but in channel A, I discovered a modification, and actually, all the content of the probe has been mounted here, and in the front panel, there is a BNC connector. So let's go ahead with the cleaning and the rest of testing. As ever, the cleaning process required the knob removal. All the tubes are out of the plug-in. Tested each one. They are very good. Very good emission. I had to replace several capacitors, and actually on this side all the electrolytic capacitors. On the other side, the two, despite the appearance is not very nice, they are fine. They are measuring fine, so I will take care of that later if need, but I don't think so. So I will reassemble all the knobs, all the tubes. I will check for any short circuit directly here in the plug-in socket, and then I will put in the instrument and see if we can have some sign of life from this vertical plug-in. So let's go ahead. Before to apply the plug-in in the oscilloscope, I just want to be sure that the oscilloscope itself is still working, and I also want to fully balance in the middle of the screen. So, and as you can see, it works really fine. So okay, ready for power up, already switch on, plug into the Varec, fan start to spinning in a bit. So let's see. Okay, we have seen some life sign passing through the oscilloscope. Okay. Actually seems that is fully out of balance. Let me increase a bit more. Well, I'm quite sure that there are no short circuit, so I can power up, at least not in the power rail. No one of the power rails are overloaded. Okay, we are seeing some life sign, but nothing appears on the screen. It seems that we have no one channel is working. It seems that it's full out of balance. Let me increase more. 200 volt. Okay, Beamfinder is seeing something. So I wonder if there is a trigger problem. Okay, I'm seeing something very on the top of the screen that you may not see. Let me drop a bit the camera. As you may see now, very top of the screen there is a blue color line, but no way to move that. So it seems that the vertical position is not working. Let's see if it's able to, and also no life sign on reading here. Okay. Well, actually, channel B, oh, Channel B seems to work. Oh yes. It's not easy to balance. Okay. Well, channel B, and if I go very close to the probe, it's seeing something. Okay. So, but if I change the sensitivity, I cannot see it anymore. Okay, I need to investigate what's happening in the balancing circuit of this vertical plugin. Starting from channel A, if I change the vertical position, as you can see, I'm monitoring the voltage exactly at the plug-in socket. So if I move the vertical position, no voltage change, and it should be 0 volt. I mean, should stay at 0 volt to have a center line, since I have short circuit the input to have a line the center. And moving this one should move up and down from 0 volt, and we are always -1, so I believe that channel A is completely off the screen. Moreover, no adjustment is possible, so there is a fault in this channel, so I will start from that. To troubleshoot the vertical plug-in is almost impossible in the oscilloscope, and indeed there is a special fixture that extends the plug-in out of the oscilloscope bay and leave in front of it. So I was thinking to find a different solution. So in the end, I decided to do this. I have removed the original plug-in from its position and I bent over. So I've been able to connect the plug-in in this way. With this weird setup, I start to have some life sign just on channel B, and it is quite sensible. If I touch the wire, it's very sensible, so perhaps some shielding is not well connected. However, it's doing something. Channel A still is not balanced, but now with this channel, if I turn the vertical position, I can move it, and it seems to be only DC coupled. So unfortunately I don't have yet the original manual, and it's in the way, so perhaps I will have to wait it, but for the moment it's a good sign. Well, as you can see, I now have both channels working and nothing were wrong, just a matter of adjustment. I just performed a coarse adjustment since I'm still waiting, I said, the original vertical plug-in manual. I have the oscilloscope itself manual, but not for the vertical plug-in. I'm already has attached some signal. Well, the way that this oscilloscope works, it's not like the standard oscilloscope. This is a sampling oscilloscope, so the sampling rate should be synchronized with the signal. So it needs an input signal for triggering, and this signal should be related to the signal that we are going to monitoring. In case you don't have such a triggering signal available, you can use a sync pulse that the oscilloscope is producing to feed the unit under test and relate the output of the signal by that signal. So this is the way that it has been designed. So what I want to do now is to switch to channel A and power on my signal generator. Okay, as you can see, I'm starting to have some signal. So, and it's very touchy control. But as you can see, I'm now on normal trigger and I'm not seeing nothing, right? I can barely try to, okay, sometimes, okay, you can see something now. But if I switch on this position, you can adjust for very high frequency. And the oscilloscope is not yet calibrated. It's just as it is. But look at my frequency. 1 gigahertz, 1000 megahertz. And indeed, this oscilloscope is capable to see it. It's fantastic, isn't it? So, well, of course, we should have some stability problem. It's just wake it up. But, yeah, I lost the trigger in this moment. But as you can see, okay, came back. So, really happy for this result. Time to calibrate the oscilloscope and make a final test. While I am calibrating the oscilloscope, I discover another problem. In the horizontal section, I'm having too much gain. In the calibration process, you should be able to adjust the length of this line at 11 centimeters, and I found the potentiometer already to the lowest gain hand. So I think there is a problem in that circuit, so time to troubleshoot that. So I decided to start from zero, and in this case it is the triggering section, and I immediately found the time issues. I'm at 2 microseconds per division and I have 5 division each pulses, and that is fine. Before I was at least 2 microseconds too. The problem that I had is this. There is here a shielded wire from this point, to show you. From this output go to the switch. Well, there is a very big capacitance in this wire. So what I'm going to do now is to push this wire and touch here the PCB and show you on the oscilloscope what is going on. Well, now without any wire I have 5 centimeters. Look at that. Touch, remove, touch, remove. So it's almost 1.5 microsecond. I will just place this flying wire for the moment for troubleshooting purpose, and then I will replace the wall wire when I will find all the other issues that are still affecting this oscilloscope. Well, you know, by the fact that the intensity is pretty high, I would never have suspect that I could have a problem with the high voltage, but indeed I have it. And look at that. I'm going to probe it. Here I should read minus 2900 and I'm at minus 1300. So I suspect that we have an issue, and there was an issue, since here there is a resistor mounted on another one. So for sure we have some problem. Well, here I've just received the vertical plug-in manual, so in the next video I will fix all the other problem. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.